Okay, been doing a few bits and pieces without videoing it, so I've washed the brakes and I'm about to put the front brakes on. Once they're on, I'm going to bleed them and see what they're like. If they're any good, I'll flush through new brake fluid. They don't look too bad, to be honest. They're, a bit grubby and grimy and whatnot, but they've got new pads in them. The lever and the master cylinder looks pretty crappy, but I'm yet to try and get the lid off, so that could be a challenge. So I've just washed them in soap, and I'm about to put them on and flush out the old brake fluid and put some new brake fluid in there. I'm honestly getting sick of videoing for YouTube. I don't know why I started. I much prefer listening to podcasts. So I hope someone's getting something out of this, even if it's my grandkids in 20 years' time. They can look back and say, "Oh, there's Pops. There he is, this silly old bugger." Hopefully I'll still be alive. 20, that'll make me, yeah, I should be alive by then. I should be alive in 30 years. I'm not that old. 58? No, 59. Brain's definitely getting slower. It's odd though, in some respects I don't mind my brain getting slower, because I'm actually reflect on things. I'm actually getting, I don't think I'm getting any dumber, just getting a bit slower. When I've got the time, the chance to sit back and think about it, I actually don't think I'm dumber at all, but I think, alright, this is a situation where I'm feeling pretty dumb. So if you remember, this front wheel is off the other bike, so the discs are off the other brake calipers. The other brake calipers are, it is a 1981 model, that one, and this is 1980 something or other. I can't quite tell because the marking on the compliance plate's been knocked off, but it's a bit more modern because it's got dual pot calipers and a few other things sort of identify it as being a little bit more up to date with modern technology. Haven't found the warp speed button yet. Just trying to split these pads open a little bit so I can get them on. Yeah, so that's what I was saying, because they're different. These pads and these calipers were on a different set of discs. The drums aren't. The drums are clean, so I was thinking about pulling the whole thing apart and doing a big rebuild of the brake calipers, but I don't think that's necessary. I've only ever done that once before. It's not a job I want to repeat, but unless I have to. Just got to get over a little bit of the lip on the outside. If I can get them over that lip. That back one doesn't want to sit in the right spot. There we go. And because they're different calipers going on a different, actually there's a different set of forks too. Same calipers, different forks as well as a different front wheel. So the calipers don't match the discs or the forks, and there is slight variation, just ever so slight variation in the hole pattern on the other side, which meant it was a real drama to try and get the bolts in without stripping the thread. But I did manage to get them in, but these ones have gone in nicely, so lovely. Tell you what, this hospital table is just the best thing. I had it sitting in my shed for, I don't know, a year and a half, and I should have modified it straight away because it is so good to just put things at the right height. To be able to work on. In the hole, there we go. Nicely in the hole. It's always good when it just goes in easily. Don't have to torque it into anything. Oop, that one needs a bit of torquing into it. I am going to take all this off because I'm going to paint, as I said, but I'm just, that's fine. I'm sort of like, even though I'm going to paint bits of the frame and whatnot, bits of the headstand, I sort of need to keep moving and doing something because I'm on a roll. Always good when you're on a roll. I'm not doing everything up tight in the knowledge that I am going to pull it all apart so I can paint it. And which is, you know, that went over there. Don't even know whether that little bush is supposed to go in there, but it looked like it should have, so it was in the nut and bolt bag. And I thought, well, if I need a bush somewhere, I know where to find one. But it looked like it should go there. I'll come back when I bleed the brakes. Morning, a bit of a disaster this morning. I've been fiddling around the shed with the bike because I got the KBS Diamond Clear Coat yesterday. Anyway, went back inside to have breakfast and a coffee, and then came back out to the shed and found the bike upside down, fell off the hospital bed. Not sure how that happened. We'll conduct a thorough investigation, but I want to blame the dogs, but I'm not sure they're to blame. Could be something I did. Anyway, I'll put it back upright and continue on.